Take these words home and think it through.
Pop track.
Hustling, hustling,
Quan.
hustling. Numerous ways you can choose to earn funds.
We back. Yeah. Money come first. Status. KY. Yeah, we over here grinding. You know what I mean? And we got the albums on deck too. You know what I'm saying? DJ Buzz, what up, cuz? Hustle, yeah. Grind hard cause the time's hard. Chasing chips on the hip to trade file long. Yeah, money suit me like my tie on. Get it poppin' like July 4th, got me on his high horse. Tell me how you run it, cause you can get it. For the guap, call me Kacha, I distribute. Ooh, I meant distribute. You haters in my review. You trying to see the money, Don Quan got a clear view. I'm from where you wouldn't even dare to start to run your mouth if that ain't what you bout. Come from a get money house, got money in the couch, and I keep a bad bitch. She got money in her blouse. Get it how you live, I do it and do it big. Oh, money then grew a beard, so much money that is weird. The go-to man, like the postal man. When it comes to the mail, real gangsters don't tell.
It's your boy Pop Tracks, man. We in the building. The Come Up Show. Cosmic, Strictly Skills, Kev. My man Vern. We in here. Money come first. Peace, money, digits. We celebrating Don Quan, man. 10th anniversary. Let's get it.
It's your boy P's Money. Money Come First Entertainment. Uptown, we're celebrating the Don Quan 10th year anniversary on Cosmic Strictly Skills Come Up Show.
Yeah.
My man Vern on the camera. It's all
Talk
love.
to him, Didge.
From the rep, man. Yeah, shout out to Vern, man. Shout out to Strictly Skills, man. Power 99 FM.
Uptown.
Digit said it. Rest in
Come
peace,
up
Don
show.
Quan.
Uptown, stand up.
You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Holla.
That be that.
Hold on. Y'all thought we forgot? We got to shout out our cameraman, man. We don't go nowhere without him, man.
For sure.
Huh?
Yeah.
He keep it in his pocket, the camera joint, you hear me?
Yeah.
Liddy in the
Introduce
building,
yourself.
Tell you,
Yeah, Philadelphia 215 Uptown shit, representing that Don Quan 10th anniversary.
man. I mean, he always get my good side. You hear me?
Uptown shit.
Hey, now she made Cosmic Strictly Skills Kept Come Up Show. Friday night in the city, man. You already know what it is. Let me tell you something, man. It's been 10 years. 10 long years. Today is all about Uptown. Got a lot of the people in the building. It's been 10 years. Rest in peace, Don Quan, icon of Uptown. I got some players in here. State your name, gangster. State your name.
Pop Tracks, baby. You already know who it is up in this joint.
You got the Bull P's Money in the building. Uptown, you hear me?
And you know if they say Uptown, you gotta have digits in the building.
And we got the whole double up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Some of the double in here.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Uptown.
That's right.
You hear me?
Look, it's been. I wanted to send a shout out, definitely to Uptown. It's been 10 long years. I probably did one of the most iconic mixtapes that ever came out of Uptown 10 years ago. Rest in peace, Don Quan. Tonight, we have to celebrate his life, his legacy, and everything that happened. Peace. What's up, man? What's good with you, man?
I mean, we just had to come, man. We ain't been here
Ain't been here in a minute.
Right? So,
Right.
I mean, it's the 10th year.
10th year.
And I'm going to close it out. After that, I ain't coming back doing no Don Quan. We closing it out from there. We going to let him live, you feel me? Or rest. That's how I'm going to do it.
That's how we doing
That's
it.
how I'm doing it.
That's how we doing it.
With Don Quan, I'm still going, I mean, it's Don Quan forever, but it's just keeping him, you know what I mean? Just
Uptown know what's going on, man.
This, that. We going to cut all that out. Like, we just going to let him rest.
Don't let him live.
Yeah.
We gotta let the people know how iconic Don, how he was and what he was doing. So what we're gonna do is, right, we're gonna pay these bills. We're gonna come back with more Don Quan, but we gotta let people know how iconic he was.
All right. Yeah, I got some stories.
What was going on and where he was going and what he was gonna do.
Right.
All right? Man, look, man, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, DJ Cosmic, also Party Not Flea on Twitter, Instagram. You guys can give out your Twitters, Instagram. Pop, don't give out your Instagram to your 7 baby moms. Don't need that.
Get out of pocket.
That's
Don't
crazy.
need that.
HDE Pop Tracks, man. HDE Pop Tracks. That's POPTRAXX, man. Holla at your boy. And don't listen to what Kev said.
I'm at a new joint. Only one P's money. Only one P's money. P-E-E-Z. That's how I do it. Because my Don Quan joint got took over by a stalker. Messed my whole situation up.
And mine's it's digits. ITZ_digits world. DIGITTSWORLD_215.
God damn.
It's all about Uptown tonight. You know what it is, man. It's nah. Come up. Yeah. Let's get it. Bonnie Nashman Cosmic, Strictly Skills Cab, man. It's all about Uptown tonight. Rest in peace, Don Quan. And for those who don't know, you know, if you're not from Uptown, you already know Don Quan was a legend. He was an icon, and for so many reasons. And we celebrating his life, his legacy. And peace. Let me let you explain, tell the people that. Okay, people don't. For those who don't know, what Don Quan was doing, how he was moving out here,
right,
and what was coming in his direction.
I mean, he was a gift for his entertainment. Just when you had him, if we was recording back then, that he held down the Come Up Show at 14 years old. You feel me?
Yep.
One of the first ones that ever did it. Like all the old heads know him. He a vet, but he a young boy. Like he used to always say, like I'm an old head young boy. Like everybody that's in the city, that somebody know who he was.
He was one of them young guys that was just gifted with that ability to just rap. Some people they just get it. And he had it.
Okay.
He said, "What you do for?" Hey, you asked him what you do for a living.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You know, everybody raps now, so they like, okay, what's the progression? Where was he going? Was anybody looking at him? Was Puff Daddy looking at him? Was Jay-Z looking at him? Who was even knocking on his door? Like, for those who don't know.
I mean, we done been with, rest in peace, Bush Lewis. You know what I mean? We had a situation with Booker Lewis.
Shout out to BL.
He used to have Daryl Schuler used to manage him. We used to have a little connection with Daryl Schuler. That's how the Bush Lewis thing jumped off. The Philadelphia International with Pop Tracks right here.
So he's about to get signed to
Grant Gamble and Huff. Yeah, I mean, I had a deal on the table. Mr. Gamble had a deal on the table. He was like, if you know what I mean, we're gonna bring you in.
I called home and he was down there with DJ Quick and them. I'm like, we're Quan in L.A.
Yeah, but listen, that was before. I'm talking about when he was a kid. That was a little after when he got in his teenagers. But when he was 12, 13, we was
younger than that.
We was running with The Rock and all that shit.
Even younger.
I mean, excuse my language.
Yeah, you're a little comfortable. It's all right. You're a little comfortable.
Even younger than that, because I was the first producer to really lock in
Facts
with him. You know what I'm saying?
And that was at 6 years old.
So, you know, for those who don't know, Pop Tracks is the son of, is it Kenny Gamble?
Leon Huff.
Leon Huff, you know, the alias, you know what I'm saying, them boys. And you guys was putting a situation together for him to possibly be on Philadelphia International Records at the time.
I grew up with P. I known P since we was young, and you know, Quan. So they used to come to the studio all the time, and we would just lock in to the point where like a lot of people would just be like, "Who's this little kid rapping like this?" Because at the time he had to be 8, 9.
Facts.
You know, like rapping. Like rapping. Off the top, yeah. Like, so it was a special thing. It was pretty amazing. It was kind of like how Michael Jackson was at singing. He was at rapping.
So we can honestly say he was definitely before his time.
Yeah, it was one of them type pups.
So he went from that situation. You know, he had the big dogs looking at him. You said that he was running around with Jay-Z and around the Rockefeller camp.
Yeah, I mean, he was rolling with AI. You know what I mean? When AI has a little situation with Todd Grace, he was doing that.
And I was crazy on the beats at that time. This had to be like 2000, 99. So I used to just take him everywhere with me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I took him everywhere. And then I moved to Cali. I had a situation with Snoop and DJ Quick and Teddy Riley. And I was out there rocking crazy for a minute. And then we flew him out to Cali, and it was crazy. DJ Quick and then wanted to sign him on the spot. I had him down there baking cats.
So he was moving around. Moving around.
Yeah, we was moving. And Atlantic was looking at him, and who else we had meetings with? Epic. Almost everybody in L.A. Interscope.
I want to give a shout out to Urban Expressions because Urban Expressions played a big part and I was like in the kids, like, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't in the adult group. I was in the kids era. So, I mean, he was the king. You feel me? Shout out to Urban Precious.
But you know, it was different times. This was back when, you know, you really had to rap. So, you know, to see a young kid really rapping like that. You know, kind of the same thing when, you know, young Chris was coming up and everybody was like, whoa. This, you know what I'm saying? It was the same thing.
You know what? I want to hold that up. We're going to definitely talk about that because, you know, the temperature of rap right now is different.
Different, yeah.
So, look, man, hit me up on Twitter, Party 9 Flame on Twitter, also DJ Cosmic on Twitter. You know what it is. Rest in peace, Don Quan, man. Oh, man. Don Quan forever. You know what it is. What's the station, fellas?
Power 99 FM, baby.
No.
Party 9 should be Cosmic. Strictly Skills Cup Come Up Show.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Don Quan. Don Quan
The
forever.
double, Don Quan, baby. Don Quan
Don
Corleone.
So a lot of people,
Corleone.
for those who don't understand, and we were talking about on the last week, man, like rap is, the climate has changed. It's like,
Change.
I feel like, you know, now you can say Google Gaga get signed.
Absolutely.
It's different, you know, just in a
Absolutely.
different element.
You know, it was a lot. I'm not going to say it because people
Well, you
might
had to
hate when I
have
say it.
lyrics just that's point blank and period because back in the day they used to go in battle.
I just think it was a little bit more special back then. Like, you know
What
I'm
made
saying?
it special to you? What you think?
Because you had to really know how to rap.
And the
So
metaphors
when you
and
met
the
somebody that could really
punchlines,
rap,
like,
it was like, whoa. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
real.
Now it's like, you know, it's a nice song.
Or you do that in your bedroom. Or you record that in your bedroom. Like, you know, everybody that went Soldier Boy way and
Right.
You feel me?
Oh, but that's because back in the day, you had to be somebody to really for people to listen to your raps.
For real.
You couldn't just rap. Let's get back to that.
Right.
You wasn't allowed to just rap. If you and your raps and you talking about what you did and how you did stuff to people, people tested that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's bad to rap now is taking it where as though the kids is being captured by the fake and they don't even live that, but they talking about it and the kids want to be that. Back in the day when we was kids, man, I didn't want to be no rapper. Nobody wanted to be rap. We wanted to be like Michael Jordan, people like that. Now it's people wanting to be like these rappers, the kids, man, 8, 9. We started rapping, 12, 13 years old. But
But that's what made Quan
I
so
still-
special because he started at like 7.
Quan,
Back then.
Quan was rapping before that.
Yeah,
4 or 5 years old, Quan was rapping.
So
You know
wait,
He
what I'm
was
saying?
doing it. You feel me?
So wait, so the one thing I wasn't sure about was Quan, because back then you had, the way to get respect, you had to come through the rap battle element. Was Quan ever like any rap battles?
Yeah, he was in all the rap.
couldn't
EA would come get him. EA would come get him. You know what I mean? Come pick him up. Like, yo, where y'all go? Oh, I got somebody who want to battle him. Sick my young boy on him. Like, you know, EA like to have A1 quality stuff.
Right.
Like, you feel me? And here go everybody. He done battle everybody. Everybody know him.
And you know what is missing now that I used to hear a lot back then, and not even just from Quan. Like, if you met a cat that could really rap, that's all he would do. He would rap all day long. Even if you talking to him regular, he talking to you in a verse. You like, man, would you shut up? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really hear a lot of young boys just walking around spitting like they used to. Like Quan used to rap all day.
Yeah, that was his craft.
Even Meek when he was younger, that cat they used to rap all
Right.
day long. You know what I mean? Like you had to tell them cats to shut up. So it's like it was a
The
little
big
different,
clothes
man.
era, the big shirt era.
Yeah.
5, 6 X's.
Them young boys with some spitters. I mean, they still around though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we just waiting.
I think
for
they still around. It's just not as, you know.
Well, now it's like it's the song era.
Right.
You gotta have a dope record. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was like you had to have a dope record, but you had to know how to rap too.
Speaking of records, and speaking of accomplishments, Quan, there was a rumor that Quan had a situation possibly with Left Eye.
With
back then.
T-Boz.
T-Boz.
Yeah, T-Boz was going exactly. They was working on his album because we at that Job Records situation they didn't really know how to market him, but we spent Job Records showed us plenty of love. You know what I mean?
did.
But then he went to L.A. with Pops, did the Quick situation. They joint fell apart. That Quick, whatever happened with their little label. Then he came back to Philly. Then he went to Atlanta. He was down there with Juice, my man Juice from New York. And then Cause Juice is the connect. You feel me? Juice knew everybody.
Yeah.
So
I met Juice because Juice wanted to get some beats from me.
he was
how that happened.
was the Met A&R, like he was under the people that cut the checks, like.
Over at Jive. Jive showed love. But Jive was a pop label at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really no rappers there. They didn't really know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of accomplishments. Look,
Not of work.
Yeah, but he got killed in the middle of the T-Boz situation. Like, she was going to executive produce the album through her word, through her strength in the industry. So he was living down there with her and everything. That's real rap. Like,
Yeah.
everywhere he went, people wanted to work with him. Like, they wanted to do business. You know how people, like, no, they wanted to, like,
Right.
oh, no, come over here. Like, I remember a person told me, he's like, oh, you all right? You got a Don Quan. I said, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, he was just one of them artists, and I mean, pretty sure everybody has, like, either seen one or heard one. It's just, sometimes you just get an artist
He
where
said-
you just know that this person's going to make it one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you
right,
always,
right,
I mean, you'll be
exactly.
knowing what it is. You know he nice, but you be like, yeah, he going to make it one
Right,
day.
he's
Well,
supposed
look.
to be somebody.
You know
hold
what I'm
that
saying?
thought. We gotta go ahead and pay these bills. Hit us up, man. Hit me up on my Twitter, Instagram, DJ Kyle Kev, also Ponty and Flay on Twitter. Give out your Twitters, Instagram real fast.
Oh, Pop Tracks, baby. HDE Pop Tracks. POPTRAXX, baby.
Only one piece money.
It's Digits World.
Alright, it's 9-9, let's get it.
Yeah.
Ponty and Action Make Cosmic, Strictly Skills Kev, RIP Don Quan.
Yeah.
That's right, Don Quan forever.
Forever, baby.
Icon of Uptown, if you don't know. Digits, what's poppin', man?
Oh man, life is great, man. We blessed right now. We got through a little storm. We go through another storm, and we keeping going, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people knew Quan professionally for the music and what he done and his accomplishments, but let's talk about the personal side of Quan. Like,
And the Quan personality, just at a young age, at 4 or 5 years old, his personality was just like at an all-time high. Like, he had so much charisma with himself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Quan was the type person that'll walk in and just him, people will look and gravitate to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Quan a smile, and that smile meant a lot to everybody, man.
He had that it factor. Man.
Yeah, he had everything. Like, Quan, the neighborhood, man, as a kid, the whole neighborhood knew Quan. We weren't really allowed, because I was 12 when Quan was born. Quan was born 92, I think, wasn't it?
He was born 90.
90? Well, anyway, I was a kid when Quan was born. And when Quan came outside, man, everybody ran over to the steps to get Quan. You know what I mean? And
He was fly, man. And
People heard about
I'm
him.
mad, you know why? Because he would have gave a lot of hope to a lot of young chubby kids. Because he was a young, chubby,
I'm talking
fly
about just to
dude,
the industry,
man.
period, man.
You know what I'm saying? How Rick Ross gave a lot of big dudes hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what Biggie did for me. Big,
Right, yeah, big.
Big
you know
and
what I'm
Heavy
saying?
D did me.
Listen,
I mean, I'm a mixture of
dog.
Biggie and Heavy D. You feel me?
He would have gave so many young chubby kids confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he was,
yeah.
because he, you know,
He was
He
the
wore
dime.
it. Like when they say you wear yourself,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
he wore himself. He was confident. He had nothing but confidence.
so I'm hearing that Quan was wearing skinny jeans before, well, not skinny
Yes, he
jeans.
was.
no, it was skinny jeans.
Man,
man.
yeah,
In
listen,
2000 he
he was
started
up on
in
it.
2005. He was wearing
So
skinny
he
jeans.
started
Jeans
that.
and all that.
2005. He was the
So
first
wait,
black
wait,
person
so
I
wait.
saw.
Was y'all giving him hell?
Oh, we used to kill him.
What?
We used to
He-
kill him.
he
Hey,
used
Quan
to kill
was.
him. I used to
No,
say,
and then he,
like,
and
check
then
out my
he, and
drawers,
then,
though.
and
He's
then,
like,
no,
check out my
but
drawers,
no,
though.
but then what he did was he'll let you know. He'll show you his tag, and then he'll have you look it up some way somehow, and it'll cost $400 or $500 for a little
His
T-shirt
red
with all
monkeys
these
and
holes
all
in it.
that. Y'all, he was on the.
He was one of
he
them.
did
Quan was a rock
fashion.
star.
That
He
was
thought he was a rock
Yep.
star at one point.
Mohawk
So
and
now
all that.
everybody on a rock star thing now, but
They late.
Quan actually.
I'm talking. They late. Like
Yeah, he was
late.
on it. He was on it.
I can't even imagine him 10 years now. Like I can't even because he was so fast then. Like you understand?
You
what
couldn't
I'm
come
saying?
around Quan with zippers on your jeans at one point.
Yeah,
you had to have a button.
you had to have
If you ain't had a
buttons.
button up, Chumpy, you was
He
done.
gonna
You
roast
had the
you.
wrong jeans on. He just it was crazy.
He was
like,
done.
Yo, But his personality was big. I'm talking about when you didn't heard it enough times to believe it when they say the person come in the room and light up the room. Like
That was Quan.
those, you don't get to see them type of people often. Like they don't even make those type of people no more. So like when you see it, you can really notice it. Back then it was rare. Like
I mean, I keep it real with you, and I'll use Big Bro for an example. He kind of had like what Gil got. You know what I'm saying? Just that big, just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, personality is
you
the key, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's hard for me to explain it, but Quan had that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Quan probably was one of the first guys that had what's them signs, the big signs?
oh, the billboard.
The billboards.
yeah, we had a billboard uptown. We put on for the Don Quan Forever album. Like if he was here, he probably would have got signed on that joint for sure.
I cried in the car, man, when I came home from.
I mean, you blessed that
From
joint,
school.
that
When I came
joint on
home
the
from
street
school, I saw that
banger.
joint up there, but
Like
he
even
wasn't
though
there.
now people like, what you listen to on the radio? I'm like, no, that's Kev right there. You know what I mean? They to this day, they're like, it's a classic. It's a
Yeah, but
classic.
shout out to Kev.
We did like
Kev showed
10,000. We
nothing
did
but
like
love.
10,000
You know what I'm
Jones out the
saying?
trunk.
He had a billboard bigger than the Rite Aid sign up there.
For sure.
That joint was
We
bigger
had
than
all
they
the
joint.
buses, the subways. I
You
mean,
know, Cats was working. He
So-
was on his way, man.
for real.
This is what I do want to touch on before we get out of here. What is, and I know, Pease, you say, you kind of on freeze with it after this point. What is the next step? Now that he's in his place, is there any other moves that's being made for his legacy? Like, is Digits coming with something?
I mean, yeah, we just had that discussion yesterday.
we
Like,
always
if
work.
he don't do it, then matter of fact, your little
Yeah,
brother
my
told you
little
that.
brother came to me, Kev.
If you don't do
He
it,
said, bro, you could do it, bro. This week he was serious. He said, listen,
Right.
if you don't do it, he said, everybody's life was a lie. There's so many people that was with Money Come First. Money Come First was uptown. You know what I'm saying? When Young before Instagram, before all that, when word of mouth was everything. You know what I mean? When people ain't know what Shrimpies was, cause nowhere in the city. We had thought joint at Shrimpies and they brought the whole city out. Shrimpies used to be a club.
Sure, used to be popping.
Yeah.
man,
And it was like, if I don't continue, like it's Tim J doing 36.
That's why I'm saying everything happens for a reason. 'cause
Static doing time.
we had a lot of cats that could rhyme.
Quan
you know what I mean?
did. Still Celine, Limo. Everybody, all these people believe Bricks. All the people, it's a lot of people that's not Miss Chris, who was Miss Chris was the CEO. Like CEO, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's people that we got a bunch of angels with us now, you know what I mean? Because it's like when I get in the booth, I got anger in me. That's why I can't just rap for you. You know what I'm saying? I go in the booth, I really cry in there, with my music. So it's different now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it for just me. I'm doing it for everybody. I'm doing it to keep us alive, to keep them alive. You know what I mean? That's what it's about to me now.
We used to just do it for fun. Like,
Yeah.
we used to just do hip hop for fun. It wasn't to try to get. That's why I don't think I signed no deals, because we used to just. It wasn't for that. You feel me?
It was too much
Like,
fun.
because we was already
The
stars.
neighborhood loved us so much. We didn't care about
Nothing
nobody
bigger
else
than that.
loving us. That's how it was.
But I'm
man.
gonna
We
keep it
did it
real.
for
with you.
everybody.
It was too much fun because we was tripping on the business type time back then.
Yeah, we was straight.
Yeah, baby, yeah, it was too much
That's what I'm
fun.
trying to say. Any young boy, man, y'all got any situations on the table, man, take
Right.
it. Only time will tell. You feel me? Like, because we had enough
Well-
time go past to get in any deal and get out of it and probably get into another deal by now. You feel
Well, I'm
me?
gonna say this: if you believe in your music, don't worry about how big of a deal you gonna get. Because if you believe in your music, it's gonna get you where you need to be at anyway.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I mean? Real rap. Because a lot of cats that's superstars right now that's making the big bread, they didn't sign gazillion-dollar contract.
For a fact, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So any little
They
thing
let
that
their
come
music
your way,
take off.
and they got a chance to get you out your situation, take it. Don't be arrogant. You young. I know how it feel to be young with money. You know what I mean? You arrogant. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You driving whatever you want to drive. You already live and eat how you already eat.
And for real,
So,
shout out to
a deal
50.
ain't really
50
doing
50
nothing but
started
cleaning
that.
you up.
50 was the first one to start that getting big deals. He got that $1 million contract, and that changed the game. People was like, whoa.
I wanted all of us- I
A
wanted
rapper
all
got
of
$1
us to
million
get out at one time,
up
you
front?
feel me?
Oh my goodness.
I wanted
So, you
all
know.
of us to get it at one time, like they was letting Rockefeller, all of them. I wanted all of us to jump. I had a whole crew. My plans was to get everybody on at once, so we was gonna shine. But they only, we want this artist or we want that artist. But I wasn't even. I was so ignorant. You know what I mean, to the fact that it only take one. You feel me?
Right.
But you live and you learn. So I'm a wise man right now. That's why I'm with the gray hair, all that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of wisdom in his body right now.
As it should be. Look, thank y'all for coming out.
Thanks
I know
for
one
having
thing.
me, baby.
I know y'all got a quadrillion shouts.
I mean, not really, because times and change. I mean, I just like to. I mean, last time we was up here, we gave out a lot of shout-outs, so I ain't doing that this time around. You know what I mean? If we do any shout-outs, it's for the people
Man,
that
shout out to
passed
Kev,
away.
man, for having us up this jank.
I mean, Power 9, that's
Yeah,
what I
man.
was saying. You know what I mean? We appreciate the love. That's, you know what I mean?
You know, I'm here all the time getting on his nerve.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
Yeah, shout Champ out. He hearing this right now up
Everybody in the
Chester.
jails, everybody in
Yeah,
jails,
everybody in
and
Chester.
it's
jails.
still the same thing. There's people in
Free
jails,
Big Mike, baby.
Big Mike for sure.
Free Big Mike.
I mean, money come first. Don Quan forever. Uptown.
Free Static.
Free static. You gotta say free static.
Miss Chris, Mr. Preston. I mean, we lost a lot of good people, man. Miss Marsha, Richard Allen, stand up. Just we lost good people, man. Like the
Shout out
world
the
is
whole
turning,
Philly,
man. The world is turning. Like we're gonna be the old heads soon. Like,
Shout out the whole Philly tri
but I'm gonna be a good ass. I mean, I'm
The
gonna be a
whole
good
Rest
old
in peace,
head.
Nipsey Hussle, man.
Rest in peace,
Nipsey,
man.
and I was
Shout out to the world, because the world crazy right now.
Yes, it is, man.
And I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all having us up here. 10th year anniversary.
Yeah,
You gotta
do it.
shout.
I mean, we got through it.
Y'all can't forget. Y'all can't.
Shout
You
out
gotta
to
get a
old
shout out
boy.
to the bank.
You know what I mean? Old boy, you know what I mean? He already know. He make it happen. He already, Peace,
Shout out
what
to
you
the
want to
bank,
do? You
man.
feel me? It's whatever hour. You feel me? Peace, what you want to do? That's how it go.
For my boy with that letter H.
You know what I mean?
We're going to leave it at that,
All
yeah?
right, man. We out of here, man. Come up show. It's
Uptown.
9-9.
Yeah.